We are going to talk about Shipt. So, Shipt is a service where you can get grocery deliveries to your house. You can also get deliveries from other places. So, I want to talk to you about that a little bit. Um, this is a service that I've been using quite a bit recently. We usually can find um, more reliable delivery times for some of the different stores that we work with. And if you watch our Target video from before, the Target video that I shot, Shipt is also the service that's kind of powering Target's delivery right now. So if you go to shipt.com, and it's spelled SHIPT.com, you can access it. They also have a really good mobile app. I'll probably do another video where I show the mobile app itself, but really, really easy to get started. So the first thing you're going to do is enter your zip code here in the Get Started. And it's going to show you here all the different stores that are in your delivery area. So as you can see here, for me, I can get groceries from Kroger. I can also get groceries from Target. But then you can also see that if I wanted to get dog food from Petco, they'll deliver it. I can also get deliveries from CVS as well, and as well as Office Depot and some other places. So again, really great options, kind of one place you can go to. And at the very least for groceries, I can choose between Kroger or Target. So I'm going to go ahead and click Get Started. When I do that, it's going to ask me to either sign up or log in for an account. One of the things that I really like with Shipt that's maybe easier than some of the grocery stores and other places that you might order from is if you click on these continue with Google or continue with Facebook buttons, it'll actually use your Facebook account or your Google address to set up your account. So it just makes it a little bit easier to get your account started. If you don't want to use those two services, then you can just type in your name, email, and password. But I'm going to show you, I'm going to click here, continue with Facebook. And then it's going to ask me which plan I want. So one thing about Shipt that's a little bit different than some of the other places is you essentially pay a monthly fee. And so this is just a fee that you pay to get everything delivered. It means that you're other than tip that you pay to your shopper, you're not paying anything additional. Like this is what you're basically paying for delivery fees. But I think you do have to use your deliveries maybe a little bit more often to make up for this payment. Part of the reason why we started paying for this was we just get better delivery availabilities much quicker than we were finding at some of the other places we were delivering from. Now, in my Target video, I also mentioned that for Shipt, if you do Shipt through Target, I think you get a 1 month free trial of Shipt. So if you want to try it out, that's a really good way to do that. So if you choose a plan, obviously it's a little bit cheaper if you pay for it annually. So it's $100, in this case $100 for the year, or you can just pay $14 a month and then cancel at any time. I'm not going to go in here and put in my payment info and all that kind of stuff. You can see that it knows I'm John Keeler, but I'm just going to go back really quickly and show you if I do actually log in here. You can see here, right, that for me, I'm using Kroger, so that's where I'm shopping right now. And if I switch to another store, if I go to Target, right, then everything I see will be at Target. But very easy to order. You essentially just add your products here. It will tell you if things are out of stock here in Target. This is all stuff on sale or recommended for me. but I can go in, right, and search specifically for exactly what I want. Add things to my cart, um, beverages, coffee and tea, all that kind of stuff. Now, one of the interesting things I think about Shipt, right, is you do get free delivery on orders over $35. I think this changes if you're um, in a different store. Let's see here for Kroger. If I switch over here to Kroger, oops, let's add a few things to the cart here. So same thing, still has to be over $35. So even if you're paying your monthly fee, right, you can't just go to Shipt and say, hey, I just want to buy one thing, send it back to me. So Kroger Groceries, Target Groceries, CVS, obviously things that you need. So, if you needed, I think they do over-the-counter stuff. I did see an announcement that CVS was going to start doing some prescription delivery, but I don't know much about that yet. And then generally what will happen, and again, I'm doing this pretty late in the evening, but generally what you'll see is your next delivery date available, or next delivery slot available. Now, my experience with Shipt has been we usually have a little bit better delivery spots available than some other places. And you'll see that availability change throughout the day. So it's really, with Shipt in particular, it's all about the drivers that are available at that time. So if some new drivers are available that weren't available before, you can usually find pretty good windows for delivery. So checkout process is pretty simple. You click on this button up here, you can see your cart. You can see exactly what you've added in there to check out. One thing that I really like about Shipt is they're really, really good at special requests. So if there's something that you can't see here that you want, or a special request, you can add that to your order. The other thing that I think is really neat about Shipt is, unlike some of the other services, your Shipt shopper will actually communicate with you really frequently. So we give them our mobile number, and then as that shopper's at the store, they will text you about replacements. So they might say, hey, they didn't have the regular strawberries, but they have organic strawberries. Do you want me to get that? You can check that in your in your in your preferences, right, in the app. The other thing that I found is really nice about Shipt is when they are at the grocery store, the other thing that some of our Shipt shoppers will do is, especially now with everything that's going on, they might say, hey, I didn't see it on your list, but man, there's toilet paper today. Do you want me to go ahead and pick up some of that? So really, really good communication through Shipt, and that's one of the reasons why we've continued to use them for a lot of our needs. So that is Shipt. Again, be on the lookout for another video where we'll actually open the app and show you how to use the Shipt app. It's a very, very similar experience. And then the other thing that you'll see that I didn't note here is once you buy things on Shipt, it's really easy just to add those things again, if you want to put a list together really quickly. Thanks, everybody.